What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Today we're going to look at some of the aftermath of what happened yesterday. Remember, there was an erroneous tweet that caused the price of Bitcoin to spike up within minutes to almost 30,000. We'll see where the price of Bitcoin is right now. We'll see. We'll discuss what Cointelegraph said was the reason for that erroneous tweet, essentially an error. I mentioned a story about an intern making over $2 million on that tweet, insinuating that he was the reason for the tweet. Now, that's I've been looking and I haven't seen that story circulate anywhere else, so I don't know how true the story is, so I might have to rescind that. But I will show you that there is evidence of front running. People did know about this tweet coming out before the tweet came out, hours before. Discuss the implications of that with the SEC. Again, aftermath. We'll look at the BTC dominance and obviously why it could cause better deals for altcoins, which is, if you watch this channel, you are probably an accumulator or you are interested in altcoins, as you should be, because there's a lot of money to be made in them, but it's very risky. And so without further ado, let's do this. All right, so the aftermath. So what happened yesterday? Huge spike up, right? Almost 30,000, as I mentioned. And today we are holding on to some of these gains. All right. Yesterday morning, I saw Bitcoin was at like 27,000. I went to go exercise. I actually went to go do some boxing, and I came back and I had seen this. I was like, holy crap, what the heck happened? And I did my homework, and I'm up to speed now. What I mentioned about an intern, I don't know how true it is, but the evidence does suggest weird Bitcoin activity on Bybit and Deribit before the flash surge. And you can see right here, basically, that this went off, this went off, this went off, this went off like that. And this is a buy and sell ratio, a ratio that you can look at, and basically it's insinuating that people were aware that Bitcoin price was about to go up. Okay, people were aware. So was it a mistake? Was it a mistake? Was it that tweet by Cointelegraph a mistake, an error, which is what they say the reason was? They say it was an error by the social media department. Not one person, the social media department apparently tweeted about this erroneously. And so that's what they're saying. Now the SEC also chimed in apparently in Twitter, I believe. Let's look up. I saw it. Apparently the SEC did say they're watching, and that I'm not sure exactly what the SEC said. So I'm not gonna say that, but SEC was watching and could use that as a reason. Yeah. So basically, what I got out of it is that they could use what happened as a reason to deny these ETFs, and as we can clearly see, ETFs are going to cause some good price action. All right. So that's the stuff that I wanted to get it to let you guys know. Quick TA analysis. It looks like it really pushed us up over this 27,000. Do we go back into the 27,000 range? Possible. Tomorrow I'll do more of a TA of what I see in the videos. But today, that false tweet shows that it helped, guys. We're in 28,500. Okay, just yesterday we were in 27,000, struggling to stay at 27,000. I was thinking maybe we were going to turn over and test this ascending channel, right? But not. Look, boom. So we're up here. Now we're kind of playing in this zone again. All right, the upper side, the upper half of this big channel. Do we continue? As I mentioned yesterday, my thesis, it's quite possible. Quite possible. We'll take it day by day. We'll see what happens. Now let's look at BTC dominance. Okay. Now BTC dominance also went up. I don't know how high it can go. I based on this, it could be a cup and handle. It could be a double top. Okay, a cup and handle would be bullish. A double top would be bearish. But we'll see which one it turns out being. Now it could be that the dominance continues, and it could continue up to this part where I see. After that, I have to reassess. I don't know how much higher it can go after that, to be honest with you. Can it go back up to this area? in the 70s. Maybe anything is possible, but I doubt it. I'm surprised it's up this much and it's stayed. So I mean that to me could mean that it could go up to 60. I don't know how much higher after that, but what that also we can also glean, what information we can glean from that is that the alts will suffer. I will bleed against Bitcoin, right? We'll lose against Bitcoin. Not all of them, but we do see, and this is the Bitcoin dominance excluding Bitcoin. But how much could we go back down to these low cycle lows right here, which we aren't too far off of, right? Yeah, we could, but I mean we're staying right now pretty strong. This is just representation of all the altcoins market cap, right? Relatively strong. Let's see, do we come back down here? Essentially, we're just in a channel, right? The bottom half of this channel right here between 359 and 289. So I mean, I don't know. And then we also have this ascending line that will be a support. So I mean, I don't think we'll fall off a cliff, guys. But Bitcoin dominance goes up, altcoins essentially become cheaper, and that'll be some buying opportunities for us, the ones that are accumulating good projects, like Naka, like GFAL. Naka's been holding so strong. I did buy a couple of times at 60 right here, trying to take advantage of this because I don't know if that's all we're gonna get. I'm hoping that it does drop back down and maybe get it down here, But my average is now above 39 cents with these couple of buys here. So I mean, we'll see. I would like to get it below that, but I don't know. I don't think we go back down like that. Could be possible. It could be possible with Naka staying strong. And see, this shows that not all altcoins will lose or bleed against Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin dominance goes up, there are some projects that are just strong. This is one of them. GFAL is pretty strong, although I don't know. Maybe we are turning over and we do go back down. But up to now, GFAL has been pretty strong. These are things we need to take note of these cryptos. Obviously, there are going to be other ones that are going to suffer, like Synverse, but I mean, it's already at the lows. I have my bags packed ready. I'm below my average now. I could actually, if I wanted to, buy some more, lower this average. Although I have the bag packed, why not? If I believe it's a good project and I can lower my average, and I'm looking at other projects, I'm thinking, okay, out of all these, I'd like to allocate more capital here. And why not? I'm waiting a little bit. Because we could still drop some more. We could still drop some more across the board for altcoins. All right, but I'm positioning myself. I'm positioning myself because of what I believe. And what I believe is that this next bull run is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy, which leads me to the final story here, guys. Bitcoin price models hint at 130,000 target after the 2024 Bitcoin halving. All right, so a couple of apparently analytic models suggest that a price could hit around $128 by the end of 2025, and that's more or less what I think as well. I mean, check this out. It's more or less what I think as well. I call it my happy box up here. Let's put this on the weekly. There we go, so we can see it a little better. We are here, and I think at the height of the bull run, we will be somewhere here. I have it starting from anywhere after October of 2024, all the way up until December, the end of 2025, basically. Anytime in between there is when I think the bull run peak will be somewhere around here. It could be here, it could be closer to the end of 2025, could be there. This suggests that it's probably around April of 2025. Is that right? Is that what I read? Around July of 2025. Okay, so it's even more precise. July of 2025 would be somewhere around here. And I thought maybe towards the tail end. But that really depends on, again, what the Federal Reserve does when they do the pivot. Okay, if they do it earlier, it could be in the front part of this box. If they do it later, it could be in the back end. So it's cool that I've had this idea, right? And I'm not the only one, obviously. And then these models suggest that, hey, I'm not too far off, or they are in agreement with the way I'm seeing it. So that's good. The other part of this is history favors the bears. This guy, Red Capital. So let's just look at this really quick if you can see it. some type of retrace after, right? Some type of retrace after. This is where we are in 2023. What happened here? This is 2019. There was some type of retrace back before the eventual move up. So I mean, it's saying that he's saying that we could go up and then maybe just retrace here sometime around the halving, right? He's saying there's a chance of a retrace in these next few months, before we start really moving up. Maybe not exactly the cycle lows, or possibly I think he says like 20 grand, something like that. So, you know, interesting food for thought, and that is one play as well that I could see something like that happening, where we do come back down, right? That's what he's thinking. The next few months we do come back down, test the cycle lows or come close, you know, 21,000 he's saying, before moving up, which historically kind of has happened. Let's take a look, right? Let's take a look. Why not? We still got some time. We're close. We're right here, basically. Right here. Where are we? October. Right here. So we're basically right here, more or less. So we have this whole part to go. This is 2019. Now 2019, remember, COVID happened. So this huge drop right here back to this line might not happen. Okay. In October. So from here, right here, we did go up, right, and then we came back down of 2020. The second half, the first half of 2020, which if that's the case, that's basically what my thesis was yesterday in the video, that I said this is what could possibly happen. We go up before coming back down hard, but that was COVID. Remember that. So we need a black swan to, as I mentioned as well, for it to drop like that, you know. And then look what happened though. From March, the end of March, all the way up, it just started moving. From the end of March 2020, it just started going, guys. All right. Here, the other one. This one, let's see where October is. This is in 2015, the 2016 halving. 2015. Where are we? October, right here. All right, so this is the representation of where we would be if we were in 2015. What happened after that? It just started going up. All right, so October was the last chance to really buy, because although there were some type of drops back to touch the top of what October was, for the most part it was above it. So you'd have to be really on point on the ball to catch all the drops and buy on the drops, on the dips, buy on the dips, you know, January, February, March, April. All right, so this one with no COVID, no black swan, you could see that the trajectory is up. Although the drawdowns did bring us back to the levels, right? Did bring us back to the October levels, the top of the October levels, right? Not obviously the bottom right down here, but the tops of the levels a couple times in January and April. So there will be chances, I think, guys. Even though we go up, we could have those drawdowns where we just get back to the levels where we're currently at. All right. So I mean, or maybe it depends on how high it goes. You know, it'll be at levels where we will be at. Maybe it won't go back below 30,000 again. Okay, on the drawdowns. It depends on how high we go. So those are things that we must consider when we are making our decisions. All right, let's leave it at that, guys. Pretty interesting stuff. 130k Bitcoin. That's what we're playing for. I think it could be as high as 200,000. I think this will be the bear market where we buck the trend of diminishing returns. It could be the only one. Then after that, maybe we go back down to diminishing returns. But this is an interesting one, because there's going to be a lot of money coming in here, guys. A lot of institutional money, and that's what we're playing for. We're looking to win. We're looking to make that 100x, or at least I am. I don't know about you. If you're watching this channel, I sure as heck hope you are. All right. So to recap, the intern story that I mentioned might be true, might not be true, but that doesn't mean that there wasn't evidence of front running. As I showed you guys, there was. The SEC was watching, guys, was watching. I'm gonna look to see tomorrow. I'm gonna look to see what the SEC said, but because I'm pretty sure they did say something about it. And basically, I want to read exactly what they said to you guys. So hopefully be on the lookout for the video tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have that information for you. But this could be the reason, this whole fake tweet thing could be the reason for the SEC denying ETFs. And maybe I did see a story going around that the SEC complete not conjecture, but basically people saying, oh, the SEC put out the tweet. It could be, but I don't know. That's a serious conspiracy theory, but not all conspiracy theories are wrong, right? Anyways, BTC dominance could be good for us guys that are accumulating altcoins. And if you are accumulating, just be careful because we could see some drops. It's possible. Historically, it has been possible, but only really to these levels. So why not buy now? I am still thinking I'm still going to hold. I'm well positioned, and so I'm just gonna hold and wait. Although if I do see a little opportunities, I do have capital, and I'll just put it in. But I'm trying to be judicious, very, very much just slow and patient right now with the rest of the capital that I have to put in. But I will put it in due time. All right, guys, thank you so much. If you can, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. That helps a lot. I'm trying to grow this channel, and you guys can help me do it. So if you can, cool. Thank you. Hey, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.